Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hytale. My name is Quinn, and today we're going to be. I said we were going to be looking for some thorium, and we've already found some. We're going to need substantially more than that, so, what I want to do is. Well, I was gonna say look for a cave, but man, this game just can't stop giving me everything that I want and need right when I ask for it. But we're gonna look for some thorium, and we found it. Well, then I guess today we're gonna be mining some thorium. Because what I want to do What are you running away for? When something runs away from you, something that normally would attack you runs away from you, you gotta be spooked. What we're really going to be doing, though, is we're going to be gathering up as much thorium as we can and finding somewhere to... Well, he's a coward. Supposedly. Well, we don't have to deal with that anymore. We're going to be gathering up as much of this stuff as we can, and then we're going to take it back with us. And we're going to build up a bit more equipment so that we can handle this region. You can see on the map here that I died again. Spawn points are still not really working, so we gotta really avoid dying by any means. I can use iron here. That's one thing that I'm not upset about having. But yeah, some better equipment is going to be a lot better for us. I have my coffee, so I'm all prepared. All prepared to, Sorry, I have to check my timer. We're all prepared to take this. To handle this, goal. Oh, I like that this cave just kind of went right through the wall. Nevertheless. Whatever we need, we're gonna go for it. That's the subject of the hour, at any rate. So, how is Zone 2? That was cool. I like Zone 2. It's got lots of character to it. I like the tar pits. That was spooky. There's two of them. Are you a friend? I guess so. Scarrick Louse. Did I just incur some kind of terrible wrath upon myself? There's something moving up there. It's a scorpion. At least I assume it is. Things are definitely a lot tougher. There's another louse up there as well. Things are definitely tougher in this region, though. You could see how much those skeletons in that castle last episode were quite the challenge. We're gonna avoid that, though. We would kill that louse because, you know, death to everything Scarrick related. But I can't risk getting killed by that scorpion, so we're not gonna trifle with that just right now. That looks really nice. I like it. I wonder what kind of trees these are, then. But it's nothing that I'm altogether too interested in. There's a lot of thorium on the surface here. I wonder if it's deeper underground in Zone 1. Maybe we can find some there. Ouch. Which one of these did it? It wasn't you. Well, we'll have to go and look underground. Because I was wondering that if maybe Hi, Camel. The only reason that it's on the surface here is because it's, well, of course, because it's better equipment. Oh, scorpion and one of those things. We're gonna avoid that real smooth like. But, yeah, it is definitely here because it's high-level equipment. I like those hills. But I wonder if that's only because it's deeper it spawns naturally deeper underground in other regions. Can never be sure about these things. I'm avoiding that. Those things are annoying. I really need to not be there. These skeletons are really cool too. Oh boy. What is that? Something that I'm not dealing with right now. We are definitely being followed. I think we lost him. Let's go somewhere else. The ocean's that way. I don't really want to go that way. Man, that is... Do you imagine that the Scarricks are responsible for these skeletons? I can ask questions like that because there's actual lore and story in this world. In this game. Not that it needs any to be a good game. Let's avoid that. But since there is a lore here, you just wonder what is the how much of that implicates some of these different circumstances. And I think that there's a good reason. What? Oh. Void stuff. And it's all desynced. We will avoid those two for now. I don't really want to be walking across these badlands. We might head into that canyon. Does he see us? I saw little exclamations above his head, but I suppose that he doesn't. There are some of these little grubbits, which we will kill. Ow! They're biting my ankles! Yeah, he's a little bit weird. Well, let's at least get into that canyon and we'll take a sleep there. We might want to make some iron stuff too, though. Ooh, there's a lot of void stuff in this region. I wonder why that is. Does the void grow more powerful the further out we go? Oh, I thought you were rocks. And what is that? I don't want to know. It's glowing. Is that a Zone 2 thing? There was that Void Wraith pop-up that we had that I noticed as I was editing, and it did not belong to those beholders or whatever, wherever they are. I guess we're making camp here in this cave. That's fine by me. I hope they didn't go in a big circle too. Oof. All right, though. Woof. I've never been in this cave before. I can confirm that. Those bats just sound like they are letting air out of a balloon. I bet you my life savings... I don't, actually. I won't even joke about that. I bet, though, a substantial amount, at the very least, that is how they made these sounds for these guys. These bats. There we go. Oi. But yeah, what I wanted to say was granted the level of lore in this game, I just wonder if maybe those bones have a reason for being there. If anyone has seen the movie Pitch Black, it was one of my favorite movies. There was a planet, they were on a planet, rather, that was sort of like that. Oh boy. That's like a legit liquid. And it just flows downwards. It doesn't indicate that very, very distinctly. It's easy to move through, though. That's fine. There was a planet in Pitch Black, though, that was just covered in skeletons, and there was a reason for that. Because... Ooh. This is interesting. Well, there were aliens on the planet that were so ravenous that they wiped out all... They just ate everything. And so the planet was just covered in massive skeletons. What is this place? Is that yellow crystal? Yeah, yellow crystal. It glows. I know that's not a Zone 2 thing, because I did find some yellow crystal caves in the mine. I decided not to pursue them, though, so that we might come back. check them out. Lo and behold, we don't need to do that. There were some other things I discovered too, though. Ow, imagine being bitten by one of those things. Look at those chompers. Wood? Huh, so that's just like straight up wood. There's nothing attached to it. I mean, I'm not against that. The more stuff we can collect, the better. God, those lizards do not look peaceful. They look way too spooky to be peaceful. But hey, you know, I'm not the designer. And there's stuff in real life that's kind of like that. That's a deep hole. I'm not going to trifle with that. Not at least until we can. Does this work? Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's a deep hole. Let's see about getting down there. Ooh, there's dirt. I love the different blocks that they use to make up the environments. They really do add a lot of the character. What's that? White crystal? We'll put that there just so that we know exactly where the way back is. We may not have... What was that? Oh, that's what. I guess we're doing this now. We don't have enough health for this. Well, apparently I'm wrong. But, you know, that's normal. Oh, Quinn was wrong about something? Quinn mispronounced something? Tell me something that ain't true. That's a lot of iron. We also have proof that there is cobblestone. Or, sorry, copper. Copper in this zone. Oof. How do we get down there? What is this? It's silver. We don't have enough space for it, do we? We don't need all that. Yes, it's silver. Nice. We did find gold. Or did we? I don't know. I can't remember if we actually found gold. Or if it was just gold from a chest. But hey, we got silver. guys are just incorrigible. I love his pincers. They're different than the lobster and the crab. The crab has these kind of like, I don't know, they look like cardboard. The lobster, he's got nice big fat ones you look like you could boil up and eat. Those go a long way towards looking like if they pinch you, you will be cut into several pieces and probably die. Red sandstone rubble. Call me crazy, but I don't think we have enough space for all these multiple different types of rubble. I'll only take what I can carry. Finally, some more thorium. Is that a creature? Well, there's multiple. One of them is a Scarrick grublet. I want to avoid that scorpion to the best of my abilities. Absolutely horrible. What is this? Not underneath. Somehow. No. I don't know how I would think that. What is this? We'll check that out when we get to the surface. I don't know what this is. It's tough, whatever it is. Volcanic cobble, yeah. Whatever this is, it's volcanic. Ow! Oof! Sharp! It must just be some kind of a, you know, just a regular prefab. Nothing special about it. Nothing out there that's going to consume us bodily. Yo. Oof. Oh no. Not you. Thank God he didn't poison us. Cobras ain't shit. What's that up there? Iron? Yeah, that's all iron. Oh no, I'm not trifling with that. They can't climb up this far. Where are my health potions? Why don't I have them on hand? Why do I need an axe out? I don't. 'Cause 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 ' This was almost terrible. I do not think we could have possibly gotten our stuff back, and that would have been a lot of thorium to waste. We would have only lost half of it, which is really, really good. Death is not as punishing. I still don't want it. Call me crazy, but I think that's a different cave system than this one. Did we climb down there? I think we did. Maybe. I don't know. Oh boy. 2 scorpions is a bit much for Quinn to deal with. A goblin ain't nothing, though. You know. Squigs notwithstanding. I need to make some rope. So that I can legitimately check that out down there. I can't go through there. That's... a bit much for me to handle at this moment. Shucks. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the surface and see if I can't build some rope. How'd we get up here? Oh, I see. Oh, that was really good. Not like it would be far to fall. But what's the way out of here? Yeah, over here, the crystal caves. There is this, of course. Ooh. And it's lucrative. I wonder where this goes, though. More volcanic cobble. That's interesting. It's just a shaft. Kind of like a lava tube, you know? Which is a landform. Well, let's get this at the very least. Yeah, though. Haha! Who says I ain't smart? Watch me now take a dozen... well, that was pretty quick, all things considered. I was going to say a dozen tries to get back up there. Although... yeah, okay. I'm not worried. Oof. I just need to know which direction the entrance is. It seems like it would be this way. Well, it's probably not this way, because there's thorium. There's a lot of thorium. Ooh. What don't I need? I do hear surface music, which must mean something. What don't I need? I want to keep those. That's going to be good for upgrading our leather workshops. Sorry, essence of life. Well, it's not this way. That much I can be certain of. Ooh. Well, whatever it is, we've found a prefab. With thorium. Already lucrative. What's that wood? Bottle tree. Interesting. I would have expected to be something like I'm not going to pronounce it. Make myself look like even more of an ass. There's thorium down there. But that hardly matters as far as I can... Is that sunlight? Ow, rats. Sunlight! Hyena, that's not something you want to see. Oh no. Well, we've made it at least close to the surface. I don't know where the hyena went. Oh, and we're out. There's him. Alright, everyone. That's gonna do it for Thorium. That's gonna do it for this episode. I'll meet you back in the next one, where we'll be setting up a temporary base of operations to start processing some of this metal we found. I will see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Good night.